Hey guys, it's Abby and welcome back to a new video on my channel. And in today's video guys, I'm going to be giving you guys Halo answers stories. Now, I'm not going to give you all the Halo answers because there's so many. I basically compiled all of the Halo answers from, because they recycled it from last year. They recycled it from the Mermaid Halo 2021 for the Mermaid Halo 2022. So basically I recycled all of the people who've gotten the Halos and seeing what stories they've got. So I compiled it into these 4 stories that are most likely to get you and easier to get the new Halo, because I mean there are testimonials saying that they gotten a lot like this Halo from this story. So these are like genuine Halo stories that you need to come across and keep on doing them to get this Halo. Just another disclaimer, I always do this for my Halo answer videos, guys. This doesn't mean that in the first try you're going to get the Halo. If you do, then whoa, awesome, you're so lucky. But it does take time, it does take consistency, and I'm just trying to make your life easier when you want to scavenge for this Halo, because obviously this Halo is hard to get, and if you don't look at the right stories, then it's going to be way difficult for you guys to achieve this Halo. So you have to really make sure you got the right stories. Alright guys, let's get started for the first one. So the first story is the Marinas marine exploration story, guys. So I would like you guys to choose D on the story, which is the open waters. Now the reason why the story is very not common, but like a lot of people come across it and get the Halo for it, is because, well, sometimes these stories have 2 options where a Halo is achieved, or maybe a miss many diamonds you get, or this Halo or something like that. But for this story, guys, it is definitely this one. So a lot of people have been getting Halos from this story, so this is really cool. How would you know if you come across this story? You would definitely see someone named Marina, obviously, and basically they would describe and give some description of what she's doing. Like maybe she's a marine biologist. They would probably mention that she's going on an exploration journey, and like they'll ask you a question and then you would answer D, which is the open waters, maybe to check or explore in that area. But it's the #1 choice to get this Halo. It's one of the options. Halo is one of the options. Obviously with this option sometimes they can put like less diamonds, more diamonds, all that stuff like that. But if it has the Halo option in the, obviously the option is that if it has like the Halo results, like it'll have different outcomes. Like we'll have more diamonds, less diamonds, more XP, less XP. I mean, I think you can get like less XP, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it would have kind of that. But then again, if a Halo is contained into the outcomes, then yes, this is a Halo answer. So choose D when you come across this marine biologist story. So yeah, it definitely would help you figuring out like where this Halo is and stuff like that. See, these Halo stories aren't hard to find. They're not easy to find either. They're actually in the middle. Like it depends on what Halo story you're trying to find, but as this video goes on, you're going to know more like common Halo stories or harder Halo stories to get. I don't know, it just actual Halo stories that are easier to get the Halo with. Again, how you know this is a Halo story, you get more than one outcome that gets the Halo. But just wanted to tell you guys that. So that's story 1. So story 2, okay guys, so this is story 2, and this is from the Captain Cathy story, and basically you guys have to choose A option, which is the dolphin. So for this story, there's only one Halo outcome option, which is option A, and option A you can choose by choosing dolphins, obviously. So basically to figure out or to distinguish if you got this Captain Cathy story is basically they're going to make a story about how either there's a captain, right? And her name is Cathy. And basically she's gonna be doing this like little exploration thing or whatever, and trying to, I think, I'm not sure, I haven't seen a story for myself, but definitely if you see a story named Captain and then like her Captain Cathy's doing this and this, like you got the story, because obviously these stories are also implemented by fans of the game, the Royal High community. So I don't want to like say their story in the like a terrible way, or like say like obviously reiterate their story that they did not write. So I'm trying to refrain from really giving details of what the story entails, but I'm trying to tell you the key points of how you know you came across this Halo story, and it's Captain and it's also Cathy. So if you find this, please, whatever, even if you have a different option, even if there's another option that may seem better to you, it's definitely A it's the dolphins. People have been getting, you know, the halo from choosing this option. So choose dolphins when you come across this story. Again, it's Captain Cathy. So this story is actually really, really important. I hope you guys made it to this part of the video because this is the story that's the kicker. And it's story 3, Hermit Crab story, guys. Choose A and option C. How did it take me so long to say that? Okay, and basically you have to find a shell for it and find a friend for it. Now you're wondering for what? Okay, it's the hermit crab. So basically, when you find, you know, you have to, this is a very important story. And when you find it, it's very, very important that you choose the best options for it because this is the Halo story that most people get. And why? It's because there are 2 outcomes. I did mention earlier in the video, if you were listening, that there were 2 options, and especially with Halo stories, if there are 2 options to get outcomes to get the Halo, that is a very important, like an easier story to get this Halo. You're going to get it most easier, like most likely. There's more possibility of getting this Halo in this kind of story than in maybe a story that only has 1 outcome for a Halo. So for the Hermit Crab story, we have 2 options, and that's what makes it a very good Halo story. That's what makes it really popular for people to get the Halo for. So if you come across this Hermit Crab story, come back to this video, check it out again, and see and choose A and C, guys, because it is very, very important that you know what to choose, of course. And for the last story, guys, that I accumulated, it's the underwater cavern story. Please choose C for this option, and it is the explore the passageway. Okay, so this is definitely a very important one. So basically, the underwater cavern story I saw, it was like the second kind of story that a lot of people got, like other than the hermit crab story, because the hermit crab story was definitely #1 for obvious reasons. Again, had 2 Halo outcomes in that story. For this one, it's another thing too. It's not 2 outcomes to get a Halo, but it's still very common to get the Halo from this story. So if you do get an underwater cavern story, then definitely like try and choose the best option possible, which is option C. Again, this won't get you the Halo first try, but it can get you closer to the Halo when you come across these stories. The more you consistently choose these Halo answers, the more the Halo can come to you. So yeah, just have to realize, guys, one more thing, gotta realize that the fountain is difficult. It's more difficult now with the new system of multiple choice than it was back in 2018, 2019 with, like, of course, just the gamble luck thing. So you have, it does matter what you choose. It does matter on what you choose in the fountain. That is it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this really helped. I would love to help anyone who plays the game and all that. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn notifications so you never ever miss a video from me. Tell me in the comments down below, are you excited to get this new Halo? And I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, thank you for being out with me, everybody. Bye-bye!